hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Welcome to Crafty Beach. This is Julie. Today I put together some of my favorite 4th of July party DIY ideas for you. Lots of different ideas and even different themes for 4th of July parties that you can have at your home this summer. The first item we're going to make is kind of like a centerpiece or a floral arrangement for the 4th of July. And I'm going to use some unexpected items like this popcorn bag. This is from the kitchen aisle at Dollar Tree. And I thought like the red and white stripe pattern on here was really interesting. It's got like the different size stripes. And so I am just cutting the back of the popcorn bag off. And I'm going to straighten up one edge so I can use that like as the bottom, but it is just the perfect length to go around one of the Dollar Tree vases like this. So I'm going to start with the end that's kind of got like the extra part on it there from the bottom of the bag and just hot glue that to the side of my vase, lining it up with the bottom of the vase and then wrapping it around and then just hot gluing it to itself. Nothing's going to be permanent on this, so I can always peel this off later to reuse this vase if I need to. But I wanted the bottom part of it to be that fun red and white stripe pattern. And then I wanted the top of it to be a really pretty like star pattern for a flag. And I found this glitter paper from the Dollar Tree. It's like blue. It's kind of like more of a royal blue, but it is glitter and it's really pretty. So I thought that would be good for the top part of the vase. If they don't have good crafting supplies in the, 4th of July aisle, just veer out into the other aisles and you never know what you're going to find at Dollar Tree for sure. So I just need to cut this piece of paper down. I'm going to kind of measure like with maybe like a slight overlap here. And just going to use a straight edge to cut that down. And then I also want to add like stars to it. So I do go to my Cricut and cut out stars. If you have Cricut and you don't have Design Space, the subscription, you can still do stars on there. That is a free cutout. And how I did it was I just went on there and did a free star. And then when you go to print it, you can choose how many copies you want. And I chose like 40 or something like that. And I did like a 1-inch star. So we're going to use that a lot in these DIYs today. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel that off. And we have star stickers. How easy is that, right? Making stickers like this is probably one of the easiest things you can do with your Cricut. This is that new matte white vinyl that I got on Amazon the other day. I have it linked in my Amazon shop. I really like it because it's a matte finish instead of a glossy. It kind of goes with my decor more. So I'm just going to peel and stick the stickers onto our blue glitter paper, kind of randomly like they are on a flag where they kind of alternate back and forth. And just keep doing that all the way down. I wanted to do something really pretty. I mean, you could use this for a centerpiece. It's not super large. You might want to add some other items to it if you did that, if you wanted to do like a centerpiece on your table or something like that. But basically, this would be really cute anywhere. And I really like the red, white, and blue flower arrangement. That's what we're going to do in this Patriotic vase. And but not with necessarily the flowers they have for the 4th of July. I'm not a huge fan of those either, like the star pattern flowers and stuff like that. I've used them before, but they're not my favorite. So I have that already. I'm going to attach it the same exact way I did the popcorn bag, just by gluing it to the back and wrapping it around. And look how pretty that is. I was thinking about using, some other like flag materials like the chair cover, or I've even got like a gator, one of those gaiters that go over your face. But I kind of wanted to do my own thing on this, and I'm really glad I did because I think it turned out really pretty. Originally, I had a different idea for the top, but it didn't really want to work out for me. So this is what we ended up with, and I'm glad it did because I loved it. Now, these are the flowers that I'm going to use, the Gerbera daisies, the Agapantha, I think, and the lilac. I'm not sure about that blue one, but I think it's really pretty. And I wanted like 3 different flowers that, you know, looked a lot different in different sizes. And maybe the white ones can kind of stick up, the lilacs to give a little bit more height to it. So I am just going to go ahead and cut these all apart. I think they look a little bit better when you arrange them if you cut them all apart. So I'm just using my floral scissors from Dollar Tree. Some of you guys have asked where I got those, and those are just from Dollar Tree. And you can find them in like their floral arranging stuff usually. And they work pretty good. So I thought these were the prettiest red, white, and blues I can find. You know, the blue's not quite dark enough is what you'd be expecting, but it's really pretty. So I thought it would work. So I just cut down some Dollar Tree floral foam and we can start arranging. It is a little bit of a deep vase, and so I am going to have to like maybe do a couple layers of foam in there to get enough height, because once I cut the stems down, they're not real high. But it does help you arrange it and keep things in place. And so we're going to go ahead and do the red daisies first. They're so pretty. And then go in here with the blue ones. Kind of alternate those in there. And then finish it off with the white lilacs. Like, I think my lilacs might have been missing, you know, some floral arrangements. I did add a little bit more foam to give those a little bit more height in there. And I usually like odd numbers with stuff like that. And I had 4, which was kind of bothering me because I was like, oh, I don't think that looks great. So I do remove 1 and make that 3 of the lilacs. I just think it looks better, and I love how this turned out. So this is our first easy patriotic DIY today, a DIY flag vase with red, white, and blue flowers, all from the Dollar Tree. And this is how it turned out. I think it's so pretty. What do you guys think about this one?
One of the things I really like is that the blues don't really match up, the reds don't really match up as far as shades, but I think it kind of makes the piece look a little bit more interesting, and it's a fun idea, especially using those little popcorn bags. You know, you can use whatever you want from Dollar Tree. Unexpected items like that make really cute DIYs.
Now, the next DIY, I picked up 3 of these little flag buckets from the Dollar Tree. This is actually something from the 4th of July aisle, and I think they're so cute. And then I picked up some of the Dollar Tree fireworks. We don't like to go too crazy with our fireworks in our home because, you know, they're expensive. My son has some sensory issues, so he's not a big fan of things that explode. So these are going to be perfect for our home. And I picked up some of these little glitter star picks. I thought these are really pretty too. They're red, white, and blue glitter, and they're already on like a dowel. So I thought these would be perfect to make labels for the fireworks for like a 4th of July celebration. So the first one that I did was the poppets. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them in the box because they're kind of messy. They have all that like, you know, sawdust or whatever it is in there with them. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave them in their box. I just want to kind of use the star as a label. I wanted to do 3 of these. And so I went to my Cricut and I'll try to find, I'll link the Cricut file. This is a Cricut Design Space font that I used. It's one of the new BTC ones. I think it's, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. BTC Spark maybe. And I just cut out some Cricut vinyl with that to make little labels for them. So I'm going to have them say Snap, Crackle, and Pop. I thought that was really fun for the 4th of July. So I'm going to use my paper, transfer paper that I get on Amazon. I always have that linked in the description below. And we are going to go ahead and put this on here. Now, I didn't expect the glitter to be like so hard for stickers to stick to. The vinyl did pretty good, but I did have to use stickers on one of these, and it was hard to get it to stick to it. But there is our little Snap star, and I thought that would be good with the poppets. I know poppets say pop, but I have another idea for the pop. So snap, because they kind of make a snapping noise when you like throw them on the ground, right? And I wasn't sure about leaving those in the box, but I went ahead and decided to do that. Now on the next one, we're going to do crackle is the word that I did. So we're going to just weed that vinyl as well. And we can do that one on the blue glitter star. And for crackle, we're going to do sparklers because they kind of crackle, right, when they burn. So I thought that would be really fun. And we always love sparklers. We've actually already done some that we found stored away from last year. They're so fun. You never get too old for sparklers, right? So this is our little blue glitter star, and I'm going to use that transfer paper to put crackle on this one. Now, I wasn't thinking, I did white because I thought white would be great for the vinyl on Snap, Crackle, and Pop, but one of the stars is white, so, you know, that's not going to work unless I do like an offset or something like that. But I found a solution to that problem here in just a second. So there's our crackle word. The vinyl stuck fairly well considering I used stickers for the last one, and that was actually kind of really difficult. Now, these are the sparklers they have this year at the Dollar Tree, so I picked up 3 packages of those. They're really small little boxes, I guess, to kind of like make like individual, like maybe party favors with them. But I'm just going to leave them in the box and put the crackle star in there to label that fireworks. And these are great because they're decorations for the 4th of July, but then on the 4th of July or whenever, you can always use these items as well. So decorative art. Now for the pop. Here is the white glitter star, and I was like, oh, white on white's not going to work, but I actually had some blue letter stickers that I found from the Dollar Tree. So we're going to try these out. I think they would work better if you were going to put them on a surface that's not like glitter foam. But I'm going to do pop on this one with blue so that you can read it. So POP on this one. I found that like the sticker like comes off like as fast as you touch the glitter on these, but I'm trying my best to like lay those down on there, but I could tell it was gonna like fall off like immediately. So once I get it on there, I decide to Mod Podge it to glue it down, and that works, but it was a little challenging because once I got it wet, it made like the letters like stick even less. So let me show you that. I just kind of push it down, see how they like all just want to go all over the place, but I am determined we are going to have a pop sign. So I just kind of push those back down into the Mod Podge with my fingers to get that to glue on there. But using those little glitter stars as signs, I think is a great idea because I was not sure what I'm going to do with those. And like on the snap one and on the pop one, I do use my miter scissors just to cut those down a little bit to make different heights. And for the pop, we're going to use the little party poppers they have in with the fireworks for the 4th of July section. And 2 bags I think is going to fit perfectly in this one. And we have our 4th of July fireworks ready. And it's a cute little decoration to decorate for the 4th of July. All the DIYs I did today, I wanted to do quick, easy ones from the Dollar Tree. But also, you know, I wanted to get a little bit creative with them as well. So here is our little snap, crackle, and pop American flag buckets.
And they're very versatile. You could put anything in them. They would even look cute instead of firecrackers and stuff like that, that you could do candy and stuff like that. But those little star picks are really cute, and I always love decorating with those little flag buckets. They're so easy. Hey guys, are you enjoying today's video so far? If you are, be sure to hit that like button. It always helps my videos do a little bit better here on YouTube. Okay, here's another 4th of July party DIY.
Now, this idea, I love it. I found these little American flag foldable fans at the Dollar Tree, and I thought that would be really cute to cover a wall with those. That'd be really fun for 4th of July decor or for a 4th of July party. So I picked up 5 of them, and I'm going to use some thumbtacks, and let me show you how I put those on my wall. So I fanned this one to the left, and then this one to the right. I thought that I would just kind of walk those up the wall. So I alternated this one here on the right and one on the left, and then another one on the right, walking their way up the wall, but all kind of upright. And I think it looks great for like a backdrop for a 4th of July party behind like a party table, or just for 4th of July decor. I put this above my Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
And they really look cute tying it all together. For the tablecloth there, I used a tablecloth. I think I got that at TJ Maxx, the blue with white stars. But I think it looks really festive, and it was so easy to do.
Okay, the next DIY, I picked up a couple of these Tinsil Stars from the 4th of July section at Dollar Tree, and I thought we would give them a makeover. Now, I wanted quick, easy, so we're not going to take the tinsel off and replace it with something, but I thought we could make it look, you know, a little bit more high-end as a party decoration. So the first step is just trying to get the little paper stars off. I just used my heat gun to kind of melt the hot glue that was on there because I'm wanting to remove all of the stars, but I don't want to damage any of the tinsel because I want to reuse it for this DIY. And as you can see, I have some blue spray paint there, and that is just some blue spray paint that I had like in my stash. And I thought we could kind of remake these, make these look a little bit more simple. When I say high-end, more like Target party decorations, less like Dollar Tree party decorations, if you know what I mean. So I got all of my stars off of those, and so I am just going to grab these, take these outside, and spray paint them. I wanted to do just like something a little bit more solid than the pattern and to take away like that tinsely shine on them. So this is the paint that I use. It is a gloss. It's kind of like a royal blue, and I wasn't sure how all those different colors would paint, but 2 coats of spray paint, I think they look really good. I was really surprised the red and white sections kind of look the same as the blue sections. And they kind of look good as is, and I thought about just using them as blue, but I have all of these white stickers that we made on the Cricut, right? And so I thought we would do like a flag star pattern on them. Would be easy to do. So I'm using those 1-inch white stickers that we made, and I do 1 in the point, 2 above that on each of the star rays. And then I will fill in the middle of it as well, kind of keeping that same pattern. So that's all 5 rays. At first, I wasn't sure how to do it, but then I kind of figured it out. 1 kind of in each section there, and that kind of repeats that star pattern. So we're going to do the same thing here on star number 2, and I think they do look better. What do you guys think? I'm not a big fan of these, but I wanted some easy DIY, and so I didn't really want to take everything off and replace everything on the cage because that would not be that easy, right? Now, I decided they look really cute together, so I thought I would just display them together, like hang them together. They do have the little hangers still on top. So I take some Dollar Tree twine, and I'm just going to tie off a hanger for the top. And then I am just going to tie them together. So I'll use that hanger. I'll put this one like below it like that. And just kind of put it through the plastic cage, like right here in the middle. And tie that off up there. And then I can tie off the other end for the hanger. And we have a little bit more high-end party decor, but using 2 items from the Dollar Tree. I'll have to remember painting these. It's definitely a different technique than I usually do on these little tinsel items from the Dollar Tree, but I think it turned out pretty good for a party decoration. What do you guys think? So let me show you how those look hanging. I'm really impressed with how well they spray painted because that was such an easy way to change the color of these, but I think they look really pretty.
Normally, I'm not a big fan of the tinsel items like this from the Dollar Tree, but hey, maybe I'll try painting more of them because I think they turned out really cute. And you can hang them individually or together like that. I like them both ways. Now, have you checked out my website yet? It's craftybeach.net. Brand new website. Whenever I post YouTube videos, I'm going to be making a blog post over there. I need to catch up. I'm a few videos behind. But if you go there, you can click on the blog post. It's going to take you to all of the photos from that video that you can pin on Pinterest so you can remember that you want to go back and make it. If you need the corresponding YouTube video, you should be able to find a link to it below to find out how I made them. And I'm going to have everything organized by season. It's a pretty new website. So right now I have Easter, I have beach, I have 4th of July, and I'm going to have like some luau on there as well very soon. I also have links to my Amazon shop and my Etsy store for convenience for those fun crafting memes. So be sure to check it out. It's craftybeach.net, your one-stop shop for all of my DIYs. Now let's get back to the 4th of July crafts.
I just wanted like a vase or something. All I had was a pitcher, and so I decided to go with it. And I'm just going to decorate this pitcher with like a firework window cling from the Dollar Tree, something really festive. And then I just wanted to do like a decor piece with like some of the little pinwheels. And I thought this size might work a little better. I just peel and stick, and it'd be super easy to remove it. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of Dollar Tree foam inside to put the little pinwheels down into. These are actually from the dollar spot at Target. They were only $1, so maybe even cheaper, I guess, than the Dollar Tree. And I just grabbed 2 of them, red, white, and blue, and I'm just going to display them by putting those down in the floral foam. And even though it's not a vase, it's still super cute, a fun little party, a DIY. I wanted to fill in some of the space here in the bottom, and I have some of these extra like pennant banners from the Dollar Tree and a red and white and blue and white like star pattern. And what I did is I just cut strips, and I'm just kind of folding them like accordion style, just kind of making a little bit of paper filler, something fun and festive, just to fill the rest of the picture. And this is how it turned out, just a fun little party DIY for the 4th of July.
And you can totally use items like this that you already have, add a few Dollar Tree items to them to make them look festive for your party, and then kind of return them to back where they came from. I love that picture. It's actually a right done picture, but I think this looks really cute and fun.
And then this is another quick 4th of July party DIY. I'm going to use just a Dollar Tree sign. This is a 4th of July sign, but I like the fact that it was blue. And I'm actually going to turn mine into a little tray and add some 4th of July touches to it to make something actually kind of functional for the party. So I wanted it to have like small legs. So I'm just going to glue on 4 of the Dollar Tree little mini Jenga blocks to one side here. So there's I doubled them up to make them a little taller. Now for the other side of the tray, instead of using the little Jenga blocks, I'm actually going to use one of these little metal yard stakes from the Dollar Tree. This is the little Patriotic truck. It's just a matter of getting that pesky yard stake off the back of it. Usually a little wiggling around will do. Sometimes you might have to get a little bit more serious, get some pliers, and pull that off. I want to attach that. The wheels are going to kind of act as the legs for the front side of this little tray, kind of like that. And it's just a matter of attaching it. I didn't know if the metal would stick too well with hot glue, so I did use some E6000 in combination with hot glue to attach that little metal piece on. And this is going to be like just a functional little tray. You can use this to hold napkins if you wanted for a 4th of July party. I'm going to use mine to hold sunscreen, bug spray, that kind of essential stuff for a Florida outdoor party. So cute, easy 4th of July DIY, but also very functional. And this is how it turned out.
Now for the next DIY, it's another easy 4th of July Dollar Tree DIY. Check out this cool tin planter that says Celebrate Summer in red and blue on the front. So great because you can leave it out all summer long. You don't have to just use it for 4th of July. So all I'm going to do is just simply pop in some Dollar Tree floral foam, and then we're going to fill this up with some beautiful patriotic colored flowers.
Now, I didn't really care what the flowers were. I just wanted them to be red and blue. And so I just cut the foam down to size, and then we're just cutting apart the flowers. The red ones that I could find at my Dollar Tree were just the carnations. And I just cut them all apart with my floral scissors from the Dollar Tree and just kind of arrange them in there. Not a professional at that. And then these are lilacs, but they're actually pretty blue, less purple. And I thought those would be really cute because they're tall and kind of skinnier. They can like kind of peek out. And then this blue one was irises. So I thought it'd be fun to maybe kind of mix up some different flowers. And how easy is this? This is so inexpensive and really screams a 4th of July. And this would be a really cute gift for someone as well. And here it is. I told you it was going to be easy. A little Celebrate Summer planter with some red and blue flowers. You know, you could get some white flowers in there too. That would look really cute too.
Can't get much easier than that. That would look great sitting on your porch for summer. You could even put it like in your entryway. It would be really cute and set the stage for the 4th of July.
Okay, this DIY is going to be quick and easy. We're going to DIY one of these bags from the Dollar Tree. I like what it says. It says stars, stripes, and summer nights. And I thought this would make a really cute, quick, easy 4th of July sign. This would be great for a party, but it's also going to be a great outdoor sign because this plastic bag is made out of like a durable, like weatherproof material. So I'm just cutting the front part off of the sign, trying to keep as much of the image as I can, but kind of have to remove any of like the straps or anything like that. I just wanted you to be able to read the whole thing, and it's got like fireworks all over. Now to frame it out, I'm just using some of those 5-gallon paint stir sticks from Dollar Tree. You could use, not Dollar Tree, Walmart. You could use whatever you have. You could use craft wood from Dollar Tree. These are nice and long, so I thought these would work out perfectly. I am just going to cut them down to size. Since this is such a big sign, pretty much it's the entire stir except for the handle for the top and the bottom with some shorter pieces on the side. And I'm going to frame it out, but I'm going to kind of like hide the frame, like behind the plastic bag. And so now it's just a matter of putting it together. You guys know I love crafting with any kind of sign from the Dollar Tree. They have some really cute stuff. And I am just using wood glue because I'm going to hang this outside. I kind of wanted it to hold up. Not sure if that was the right kind of glue to use, but you know what? We're going to make it work. So I glue that. As you can see, I just cut the other pieces to kind of fit in between, like that. Now, since I did not use hot glue, I used wood glue. I found at this point it was a little bit unsecure. So to make it stronger, I'm just going to go in with a stapler, and at all 4 joints, we're just going to kind of staple those together, forming a very simple frame for the back of our sign. Now that we have that all framed out, I'm just going to go around all of the edges and trim off the excess like plastic. Now I thought it kind of needed a frame, to frame it out a little bit. And so I thought some of this blue and white gingham from ribbon from Dollar Tree would look really cute. So we're just going to cut the pieces down. Similar how we did with the 5-gallon sticks, just by cutting each side down. And I thought this would be a quick, easy frame. It really kind of tied the whole thing in together. Now I'm going to use some of this like fabric liquid adhesive for this one to glue that down. mainly because I didn't want like hot glue to kind of seep through my ribbon and be visible. And I was thinking that this would be a little stronger. I'm not sure if it's equivalent to like the Singer fabric adhesive, but I used that on my outdoor curtains recently to get Velcro to stay on them because they like to fly around in windy Florida, and it seems to hold up really well outside. It's doing great. So we have our little star stripes in summer and night sign. So easy and cute to make. And then it just needs a hanger. So we're just going to flip it over and use some twine to make a simple hanger here for the back. And I just kind of want to center it so it stays put. And I just use hot glue to glue down some twine. And super easy. This would be so cute for a party. If you just wanted a quick, easy patriotic sign for your front door, that would be really cute too. I actually used it like on my front porch next to my front door, like on a sidewall, like above a bench. And I think it turned out really cute.
And now we're going to switch it up and do like full party themes for 4th of July. I have 2 different themes for 4th of July parties. And the first one is kind of unexpected, but not here on my channel at Crafty Beach. I'm going to do a coastal take on a 4th of July party first. And then a little bit later on, we're going to do more of an ice cream theme. So let's get started.
Now, this I actually got at the party section at Target. It is like a light blue mermaid scale tablecloth, and I thought this was going to be the perfect starter for a beach theme 4th of July party. You know, it's a little bit better than the quality that you're going to get at Dollar Tree, but it's still kind of a thin plastic tablecloth. And so the first thing I'm going to do is just cover the party table with this. And I know it's not what you would think of with like traditional colors for 4th of July, but we're going to kind of make it work, right? So I also picked up some of this fishing net from the Dollar Tree. They always have this in the summer section at Dollar Tree. It's not my favorite, but I do like to use it on large projects like this because, you know, it's a rather big net. In most little DIYs, it doesn't work too well, but we're going to make this work. This is kind of how it looks when you open it up. And we are just going to string this along the table. It's going to, you know, just be fun, coastal feel. We have a fishnet just kind of thrown around, but we still have all that beautiful color coming from like the mermaid tablecloth underneath. Now, this is like a balloon I picked up at Dollar Tree, just like a red star balloon, a blue star balloon, and then I'm going to use a Dollar Tree, a red bottle, to kind of make a weight, like a little decorative display to attach the balloons to it. And you know I love window clings from the Dollar Tree. You can do so many different things with it. What I wanted off this one was just the little American flag. And so I just kind of cut that off of the back of the truck. Just something fun that we can decorate the little red bottles. And most of my Dollar Trees seem to have these little red bottles like in like with the kitchen glassware and stuff like that. Pretty much year round. And then I want to give it a coastal touch, right? So I'm going to use one of those little mermaid clothespins from the Shore Living line at Dollar Tree. And I am just going to simply clip that to the front. I'm just going to leave it like natural wood like that. I just wanted a little bit of coastal feel in with this, along with the patriotism of the United States flag. And then I thought some of this white glitter coral would be really cute as well. This is also from the Dollar Tree. And so what I do is I tie my balloons off to just directly onto the white glitter coral. And this is like a 4th of July greenery they have every year for the 4th of July at my stores. And then I'm just going to push that down inside the bottle. And that is going to weigh my balloons down and be a cute little display here on my party table. I'm going to sit it here towards the back over on the left side. And here are our red and blue star balloons. I love that color of blue. I think that looks really coastal. And there's a little bit better view. Now, these pots are from the Shore Living line at Dollar Tree. They seem to have them every year. They had them again this year. I don't really like the distressing that they do on them. I know, it's shocker. I don't like distressing, right? So what I like to do with mine is take fingernail polish remover and just take it all off, and you get like a great like metal pot underneath, and you can kind of paint, you know, the design on there, do whatever you want to do with it from there. I just think it makes them look better because I never tend to really want to pick them up. And I notice other people don't too, because they like, all my stores still have these and most of the shore living items are gone. So just a quick little Dollar Tree hack to make those look better. It already looks better, right? So that was the crab one. This one is the starfish one. And I'm just doing the same thing on that, just removing all the distressing and exposing like the shiny metal underneath. And then I wanted to add a little bit of color to mine. I did a total of 3. I did the crab, the seahorse, and the starfish. Now I'm going to do something really fun and beachy with these. They're not just going to be plants. But I want to stick with that red, white, and blue like theme. So I'm just using a red Sharpie paint pen. Actually, this one isn't a Sharpie, just a red paint pen. And I am just kind of sketching out the crab. You can see exactly where you kind of need to paint it. Just paint over like the raised areas, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does look great, I think, with a little dose of color on there. Now for the seahorse, I'm going to do light blue, because that's going to kind of match that blue tablecloth and that blue balloon. We're doing like a red, white, and blue, but we're doing a beachy blue because this is going to be a coastal theme for the 4th of July party. And I do the starfish and the little seahorse on this one as well. And see, the stars go with this, you know, 4th of July theme too. Now this one is just starfish. So we did red and blue on the other one. So this one is going to be white. Easy peasy way to decorate with these. I want to display all of these together and do something really beachy and fun with these. And I'm gonna actually put pink flamingos in them, but we're actually gonna do patriotic pink flamingos. So I'm gonna use Dollar Tree foam, some of the little blocks kind of cut down. And it took about 2 to fill up each pot. And then we can decorate them. I want to cover up the foam so you can't see it though. So I do use a little bit of Spanish moss from the Dollar Tree and just do a thin layer of Spanish moss over the top of those. And those pots are ready to go. Now here are the 3 pink flamingos, as you can see. Looks like one of them got a smashed tail. Sometimes you got to take what you can get at Dollar Tree, right? We can make that work. But I thought it'd be really fun to do patriotic flamingos. So doing that red, white, and blue theme, but with pink flamingos. So I love painting these. I think it always provides a good texture on their feathers and stuff like that. This is the first time that I really got creative with changing the colors on them. And I love how it turned out. It was so fun. So we'll have a flamingo in each one of the little shore living pots. And this one I am painting red. I'm using chalk paint just because I had it, but you could probably use any kind of red acrylic as well. And we're just going to go over all of the parts of the pink flamingo that were pink and make them red. I'm going to kind of leave the beak and stuff as it is. Don't need to be making any unnecessary work. And there is our little red flamingo. Super cute. I'm just going to use the existing metal legs that come with it to stand that up into the pot. So that'll be nice and easy. So here is our second little pink flamingo. This one is going to be, I'm going to go ivory. I usually use ivory instead of white. It looks good with my coastal decor in my home. I have a lot of ivory furniture. And so I'm painting this little pink flamingo ivory. And the only reason I'm using a brush is so I can kind of get down in between all that cute like feather pattern on our little flamingos. And so this one is going to be our white one. I am painting over like the eyes. That's really the only feature that I am covering up on these. And I will have to go back and kind of, you know, add eyes back to these once they're painted. But that is our little white flamingo. And then this is our third one. This one's going to be blue. And the chalk paint that I'm using on this one is the color Agave, just a nice light beachy blue. You can use any kind of a light blue. If you wanted to do traditional colors like, you know, with a royal blue or a navy blue, like what's on a flag, it would be super cute to do that as well. And you can always display these in your yard for a 4th of July party decoration. That would be really fun too. I wanted to make mine a party table decoration. And so that is what we're doing here. So here's our little blue one. I think that was my favorite. It looks really interesting in blue, right? And then I'm just kind of touching my beak up, drawing some eyes on here with a black paint pen, since we kind of covered those up before. And here's our little white one, kind of touching him up as well. And our little blue flamingo. Don't they look super cute together? I love this DIY. It's so fun. And it totally made like my coastal 4th of July theme for this. So we're going to do the red one in the starfish pot here. And so we're just going to put the legs back in it. They already have little holes on them. Just stand them up. And since they are kind of small flamingos, I think they work really well in a pot, scale-wise. And kind of stand that one up there. Kind of hard to show you. And then in the little blue, I kind of mixing up the colors, as you can see. This is the blue seahorse pot. I'm going to put the white flamingo. Give him his little metal legs and stand him in there too. And then with the last blue flamingo, we're going to do this one in the red crab pot. And then I found a really cute little plant stand at the Target dollar spot, which I'm going to use to help display these. That way I can kind of display them at different levels. And this is it. It was so cute. $5. I still use this thing. I love it. I love buying stuff like that at the Target dollar spot. My Target dollar spot's been lacking lately. But now they're starting to get some cute stuff in again. They got some really cute bee stuff just recently. So I'm going to kind of sit that on the other back corner of my party table. And then we can put our pots back here. These are going to provide some nice height here to the back of the party table. And just kind of stack our pots right on there full of our flamingos. The red one, the white one, and the blue one. I think they're so fun. Feel free to like snatch up all of those little pink flamingos at the Dollar Tree and make some patriotic ones. They're so cute. I love them. Now, the blue one, I decided I forgot I did this. The blue one, I decided I wanted it to be a little bit lighter blue. So I went back and mixed some ivory with mine and made mine a little bit lighter because this is just me being extra. But that's what I did. I wanted to show you that real quick. Now, this is something else I found at Target. It is a little picnic basket. They have some really cute stuff like this for summer. And it's not like a big enough picnic basket to use, really. But I thought it would be cute to add to the theme of the party table for a 4th of July party. And just using some items from the Dollar Tree to make it look patriotic. I'm just going to kind of line the inside of the little picnic basket with one of these little patriotic bandanas from the Dollar Tree. Kind of at an angle like that, I can kind of pull that one through. Kind of like the lining of a basket. It's going to provide a little punch of color, a little bit of decor. And then I'm actually going to use this to display my plates for the party. And then I'm going to do an American flag here just on the back. This is just one of the little American flags from the Dollar Tree. And I don't really need the little flagpole on it. So I just trimmed that down, and then we are just going to display this here on the back. That way I can kind of leave it open. It's going to have a flag on the back. It's going to go with that, you know, 4th of July feel, but it's also very summery with a little picnic basket. I thought they'd be a really cute thing. I only want it to be very temporary though, so I just do a couple of dots of hot glue to keep the flag back there. Now it is ready for some patriotic plates. I decided to go with my beach theme though, and decided to do like light blue ones. These are the ones, they have these every year in the summer. They have them right now at Target. The little melamine plates back in the kitchen aisle. They're only like 50 cents a piece. And I got this beautiful beachy blue ones, and that's what we're going to use for our party. But you could use any kind of patriotic or coastal, you know. I wanted some blue ones to kind of go with that blue theme, and I thought they matched the tablecloth really well. So we're going to kind of sit that in the back of our party table, holding our plates. It's functional, and it's super cute little picnic basket from Target Dollar Spot. Now, this is another one of the little shore living pots from the Dollar Tree. This is the oval one that says Wish Upon a Starfish. And again, I don't like the distressing, so I'm using a little fingernail polish remover to remove all of that. And I thought this would be a really easy holder for patriotic napkins. I just picked up some of the flag napkins from the Dollar Tree. And I think with the oval shape, it's going to be a great size just to be able to put napkins right inside. But first, I have to give it this little makeover first. Doesn't it look better without that distressing on there? And then I'm going to use like my white paint pen, kind of put the words back on here, just kind of tracing around, super easy, because you kind of have that raised edge. You know exactly where to kind of draw that back on. And I'm going to have Wish Upon a Starfish in white. And I thought that the starfish, you know, definitely goes with a 4th of July theme to bring in the coastal to this project. And then a little light blue with paint pen on some of the starfish here, and red on one as well, so we can do that red, white, and blue theme. Super easy and super cute. And I love the colors from this party. So that looks good. I'm only going to do the front because that's all you're going to be able to see. And then I'm just going to fill it up with the little patriotic American flag napkins from the Dollar Tree. And we can add that to our party table here next to our plates. Now, I wanted to do something really fun for silverware. I always like to do fun little whimsical cutlery trays. So I picked up red, silver, and blue metal buckets from the Dollar Tree and a Dollar Tree wall shelf. I thought we could do a fun like red, white, and blue. It's not necessarily white, but we have a lot of silver going on today too. And so it's just a matter of decorating them. The light blue one, I do like a little firework window decal on the front to decorate that one. The galvanized metal, I did some like little exploding fireworks. The red one really doesn't need anything because I got like the one with the little star cutouts in it. I think that might be from like with, I don't think it's necessarily 4th of July. I think mine was with some of the Juneteenth, but it might be in either section. And here is a Dollar Tree wood shelf to use for the base of it. They're nice and thick, and I think it's going to be just the right size. And then I decided to leave like some of the rope on there to make little tiny rope handles for the side of the cutlery tray. And I just knot that on the bottom. Super easy DIY here to do. And then we'll have 3 buckets. We'll have one for plastic forks, one for plastic spoons, and one for plastic knives. So easy to put this together and so fun. Now it's just a matter of attaching them. I'm just going to use hot glue. I don't want it to be super permanent. And I just do a couple of dots of hot glue on each side of each tin just to hold it in place for the party, but something that I can always break down after the party. And we've done a lot of the silver pot, so I think that silver one looks really good with that, but it brings in that bright red, it brings in the light blue, and I'm just going to do like clear plastic silverware. It's my favorite, kind of goes with any theme. And I kind of like the premium plastic ones a little bit better than the cheaper ones that you can find. But we're just going to load this up and it's going to be ready to go for our party table. Super cute, super fun. We're going to put this over here in front of our little red, white, and blue flamingos. cute and functional. Now, this is a DIY. I actually got this on clearance. It's one of their like that beachy mint green color. It is just a lantern from like their garden section. They had it on clearance at my store, and I'm just going to kind of decorate it. And using some items from the Dollar Tree, some things from the Target Dollar Spot. The 4 is a house number that I got at the Target Dollar Spot. I thought that would be cute, and I thought we could make this kind of functional, but also a decoration piece for the table. Spit it out, Julie. And so I'm going to use some Dollar Tree galvanized letters for the TH, and then a Dollar Tree happy sign. So it'll say happy 4th, but it's going to be like have a candle inside and light up as well. So this was really easy to do. I wanted to do that same red, white, and light blue theme. And this is a perfect like beachy color that goes well with the tablecloth and a lot of the stuff we've done today, the plates and stuff like that. I did want my letter to be red though, so I'm just going to paint the front of it bright red with some acrylic paint. And I want to attach that to the front of my little lantern. They have some really cute lanterns like this at the Target Dollar Spot right now too, that you might be able to do something similar with. And a couple of dots of hot glue, because this is going to be kind of temporary. And I actually still use this lantern. I'm at my Florida room. I love it. And I just peeled those off after the party, but just a little hot glue to make it say 4th on the front. It's got like the frosted panels on the inside. And then for the top piece, I thought I would make a little lid for it. We're just going to use battery operated candle inside so it can be closed. And I'm doing that with one of these little wood happy signs from the Dollar Tree and some Dollar Tree craft wood. And I wanted it to be bright red to go with that red, white, and blue theme. And so I'm just using a makeup sponge from the Dollar Tree and some red acrylic paint. And we're just going to paint this happy bright red. And then attach that to this craft wood piece that was just about the right size to make a cute little lid for the top of it. Some of the time this craft wood is a little messy, so you might need to sand it to get started. But this is just kind of a fun DIY. And I got that little lantern for like little to nothing. All that stuff is starting to go on clearance in the garden section at your Target, so you might want to keep an eye on it. They have a great deal on fire pits and stuff like that right now at my store, because I know they're itching to get like back to school stuff out. And then I'm just going to use a little wood riser from the Target Dollar Spot as well to give it a little bit more height. For the candle inside, I'm just going to use one of these little battery operated candles from the Dollar Tree in white, so that I can turn that on and light up the lantern, but it can still have a lid. It can still be super safe. And after the party, I actually put this out in front of my house for a cute little patriotic DIY. And here's our little lid. So I'm going to use a riser just so you can see it. I love those little risers from the Target Dollar Spot. You get like 3 of them in a package. And our little 4th lantern red on top fits nicely. And then the lid that says happy right here on top. So it's kind of a functional piece because it lights up, but it's also definitely a decorative. So just a fun little happy 4th DIY for your party table. And then I decided I kind of wanted the riser to go the other way. That way it'd be the same width. I think that looked good that way. Now this is another Target Dollar Spot piece. It is one of their metal trays. $5, really nice size, and I thought this would be great for beverages. I picked up some red like solo cups from the Dollar Tree for some party cups. We had like the blue plate, so I definitely wanted to do like red for the cups. And then this is not really, is it a flamingo? It might be like a swan, but it kind of gives me flamingo vibes. I picked that up at the Target Dollar Spot for $1, and I'm actually going to use that for a straw holder for some Dollar Tree red and white star straws. Kind of put that all together. I'm also going to use some of the Shore Living straws just for fun to bring in that coastal theme a little bit too. And the colors provide a little bit of blue and silvers to it. Definitely goes with all the colors that we've been using today. And we'll make a little drink tray here. It's kind of full, but we're going to make it work. put him right here in front. And then I picked up a light blue little pitcher that we can use on that beverage tray from the Dollar Tree, and the color is perfect. And kind of set that over here on this side of the table. So we have cups, plates, silverware, and you know, we need a little bit more coastal decor, right? So I'm going to use some of these little white starfish from the Shore Living line at Dollar Tree. I love these. I pick up so many of these every year, and we'll use those for party decor as well.
Now, let me give you a look around at this fun 4th of July party table. I think it turned out really cute. Like the addition of like the aqua color, I think really makes it super cute. We have that little lantern back there that will actually light up. So that is like kind of a functional piece as well. But the drink tray there with red, white, and blue. Very pretty theme for 4th of July, I think. Using items like that little planter there for napkins and stuff like that is a great idea and something that you can reuse after your party's over. I adore the little picnic basket back there. And I think probably my favorite thing from this party was the red, white, and blue flamingos. How cute are they? And you know, you could actually do that DIY for outside as well for your 4th of July decor. It would be so cute. And they actually hold up pretty well. You should be able to use them like year to year. The mermaid scale tablecloth and the fishnet, the starfish, stuff like that. I think it really ties everything together. A very beautiful theme, and I think that like the red like really pops against all of that like light aqua color. And of course, Dollar Tree is a great place to get balloons and stuff like that that you need for your party. But everything was super inexpensive, really fun to put together. I'm always looking for a way to use those little Shore Living planters back there. They don't tend to sell out too quickly at my stores like the other Shore Living items. And of course, the flamingos should be available now. Hey guys, have you checked out my Facebook group yet? I have it linked in the description below, and we'd love to see what you're crafting. You can see what everyone else is making and find out when I post new content. I also have a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. My handle across everything is Crafty Beach on YouTube, and I would love to see you over there. Okay, for the next theme, I told you we were going to have another theme for a 4th of July party. And the theme for this one is going to be ice cream. Ice cream and like popsicles really reminds me of summer. And I thought this would be a really fun theme to do. So I'm actually using a wood tray that I got at the Target dollar spot for $5. It says something on it, but we're just going to cover it up. I'm actually going to use a Dollar Tree bag with like the ice cream and popsicle design all over it, Patriotic. The great thing about this is it's made out of that plastic material. You could be able to put drinks and stuff on there. It's not going to damage it. And so I just simply sit the tray on top of it and kind of sketch it out with a Sharpie so I know that I can cut down the material so we can make a liner for it. Now, Dollar Tree Plus has trays now too, in addition to the dollar spot, so you might be able to pick up some there. I've picked up some really cute trays like this from Dollar Tree Plus for like $5. They have them like in wood, they have them in white, so that could totally work as well. I did have to trim it down a little bit more because, of course, you have to kind of take in consideration the sides of it. But I just cut it down to size, and then all I'm going to do is attach it to the inside.
I just used a little bit of hot glue on the sides just to secure it down. And easy peasy, we have a little ice cream tray for the 4th of July. Now up next, I wanted to show you how you could use some of these little window clings from the Dollar Tree and kind of customize stuff you already have. So I already have like a bamboo utensil organizer, and I was reading on the back of the spray glue from the Dollar Tree that if you spray it on there and leave it for a minute, it will be like removable. And so that is what I'm going to try to do. So I just sprayed it on there. I left it for the time that it said on the back. I think it was like a minute or so. And then I put it on there, and it was super easy to remove after my 4th of July party. But I'm just going to do a little ice cream, Patriotic ice cream bar right on the front of that. Easy peasy, use what I already have and just kind of customize it to go with your party theme. I filled mine with red silverware from the Dollar Tree and some Patriotic napkins. Up next, I'm just going to show you, I already have like a white, like melamine plastic pitcher that I can use for the party. And you can always just take the decals and put them straight on there. I was afraid though, if you're going to put a cold beverage in there, that like the moisture on the outside of it was probably going to make the decal like fall off like during the party. So I decided to do the same technique I did for the little cutlery tray. And I just sprayed that spray glue on there, left it on there for a minute, and then attached that to the front of it. And I have like so many Ray done things like this, so it's always easy to customize the other side of these because you kind of have a plain canvas, but you could always use like a picture from the Dollar Tree as well. And I kind of put mine on a Dollar Tree tray and just use some Patriotic cups, some from the Dollar Tree, some from TJ Maxx, I think. And I just wanted to give you quick easy DIYs for parties. And the next DIY, I want to take 2 of these little wood star signs from the Dollar Tree, and I thought I could put them together and kind of make a plate holder for the party to hold paper plates in. And I'm going to use that same bag that we used on the tray before and just use a Sharpie to cut out a star pattern. So I'm just using the back of that bag so it doesn't go to waste. And this is a great way to cover a sign like that and kind of customize it, make it your own. Again, we're going with that ice cream, like popsicle theme for this one. The next party that I'm going to show you too is going to be a coastal 4th of July party. So if you like that idea more, stick around because we have that party today as well. So to attach the bag to the front of the star, I'm just doing a rather thick layer of Mod Podge and then laying the bag right on top like that. That I thought would be like the front of the plate holder, and then I could use the other star for the back, and then we'll use something from the Dollar Tree to kind of, you know, make it all go together. I didn't want the wood to look just, you know, bare and plain, so I did decide to stain mine with a little Antique Wax by Waverly, just to give it a little character, and wipe off the excess with a paper towel. You could kind of see the sides, and so I do kind of stain them as well, just to make it look a little bit cleaner. And this is what I thought we could use for the bottom. It's just like one of the little wood palette signs they have from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to stain it too, just to make sure that it kind of all goes together. It's a little bit wide. You might want to use something smaller, but we're going to go for it. And I do use hot glue to put this together, as you can see. It didn't seem real strong for the purpose of a plate holder, and so I do go back and reinforce it here in a little bit, and I will show you that as well. But hot glue gives me a good start. That is going to be the bottom of the holder. And you could do this on a smaller scale with some of the smaller wood hearts too. Or not hearts, stars too. And you can maybe make a napkin holder in the same kind of way. Basically, you just need a front and a back and a bottom. And there it is. I think it is good to go. The only thing was I didn't think it was going to stay together. So I'm just going to use some little tiny picture hanging nails. And I am just going to nail those through the wood sign into the little palette board. Right there on those little support beams they had on each side, just to reinforce it. And this actually did hold up well through the party, and I think I still have it. So I just put all 4 of these in here. Just a fun way to add your theme to another project like that. And I filled mine with paper plates. My pictures are not great from this party, but don't worry, I do have video footage of all the things we made today. So you'll get a little bit of a closer look. I did decide to stay in that very front part as well because you could kind of see it. But super easy little DIY plate holder for a 4th of July party. I'm loving the ice cream and popsicle theme. I'm not sure if they have the same exact ones this year. I think they have maybe a little bit different with the decals, but they definitely do have patriotic ice cream theme. Now, the next sign is I'm going to just turn one of those little garden flags for 4th of July into a sign that you can kind of hang inside. Now, they're very thin, so I'm taking Dollar Tree white fabric, and I'm just going to cut down a piece to be like a lining to put behind it, to kind of make the colors pop, make it not so thin, make it look a little bit more, professional, something that would look more like a 4th of July party sign, less like a garden flag. And so I just kind of want to line the back of it. Now, I do want to weigh down the bottom, and I thought the wood rulers from Dollar Tree would be great to attach the lining to the wood flag and also kind of provide structure for our little sign. And so I just glue the 2 layers of fabric together with a little bit of hot glue to start, and then I'm just going to attach a ruler to the back. It's a perfect size. You don't have to cut it or anything. That's going to weigh down the bottom of the flag, make it a little bit sturdier, and it will hang flat against my wall for a party decoration. And then for the top, I did the same thing. I just hot glued the fabric down, and then I hot glued a ruler on top to provide some structure for the top. Easy peasy. We have a little star, stripes, and summer nights sign using a garden flag. The next DIY is probably my favorite. I'm using one of the little Dollar Tree chalkboards. You guys know I love those things because they're a nice size and thickness sign from the Dollar Tree. It's just a matter of removing that pesky tag on the back. But this DIY turned out super cute. So I'm going to use this sign in combination with one of the little ice cream signs from the Dollar Tree. Just getting that all cleaned up so we can have a nice blank surface to work with for this DIY. Now, the back of it, I don't really want all of that chalkboard writing on, so I'm just going to use some cheap like wood contact paper from the Dollar Tree to just cover the back quickly. Just something I like to do on my Dollar Tree DIYs. I don't want them to look all bad on the back of it, you know what I mean? And I just cut off the excess. And we're going to use the plain black side for this DIY. I am going to make it a horizontal sign though, not vertical. So I do need to use a little Dollar Tree spackle just to fill those holes over on the side. And then we're going to make it blue. So I wanted to do a fun like ice cream theme sign. I'm using that little ice cream sign, but I wanted a blue background. And we're going to use a combination of that sign and Cricut vinyl to make a sign. I believe the color that I'm using is Ocean, is chalk paint. It did take several coats of it, even though it was chalk paint, probably because I was going over black. Maybe if I would have did like a coat of white first, it wouldn't have required so many coats, but it did require quite a few. And then I used my Cricut to cut out some words, and I'm using my favorite paper, transfer paper. You guys know I love that. And here is our little ice cream cone. I'm not going to use the pink glittery side. We're going to use the back on this one as well. And here are the rest of our letters that we're cutting out in the meantime in red. I did Liberty in like a cursive font and Sweet in like a bold font. Not sure if I still have the fonts that I used on these, but I'll have to look it up and see if I do. If I do, I'll put it in the description below. But they turned out so cute together. I definitely wanted more than one color. And so that is where we have, it's going to be Sweet Land of Liberty is what I wanted to say to go with the ice cream and the sweets theme. I thought that'd be really cute for the 4th of July. So you can kind of still see through that paper transfer paper. So I just line it all up, peel those off. And we have plenty of room on the left side of the sign still for the ice cream cone. Now it's just a matter of making that ice cream cone look patriotic, kind of like some of the other things we're doing today, but kind of more homemade because we're kind of starting from scratch here. I'm using, trying to remember the color. It's not really an ivory. I don't think it was cashew. Let me check. Yes, I think it was cashew for sure. And then I'm just doing a crisscross pattern with some Antique Wax by Waverly to try to give it like a waffle cone appearance. I wanted a little bit of a darker tan color for the cone, but we're going to make it work with what we have. And then I also filled the hole in the top with a little bit of spackle. Now it's time for the ice cream part, right? I'm just using ivory in chalk paint, and I am just going over where the ice cream is. And I also do kind of like a little curvy, you know, jagged line at the bottom, like little pieces of ice cream coming over the edge of the cone. And I do a couple of coats with that until I'm really happy. I want it to look like vanilla ice cream on our ice cream cone. None of that glitter stuff that was on the other side. And then we're also going to decorate it, kind of make it look cute for the 4th of July as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I just use a red paint pen, and I'm just going to dot, 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 dot all over little candy sprinkles. So easy. Then I decided to use like another tip of the pen to kind of make some larger ones as well for a little variety. And then I'm going to add some blue for red, white, and blue. I'm going to kind of outline the ice cream with like a blue paint pen, just to kind of clean up those edges, give it a little bit more color. But it's still definitely vanilla. I'm just trying to make the bottom edges look a little bit neater. Then I thought candy sprinkles would be good in blue, so I'm just going all over and doing little tiny lines all over to simulate little candy sprinkles on our ice cream cone. And I'm thinking it's looking better than it did before, right on the other side. I always prefer like doing my own thing on these Dollar Tree signs. Now it's just a matter of attaching it to our Sweet Land of Liberty sign, and I just use hot glue to attach it right to the front of that. So cute. It totally goes with our theme, but it's definitely a DIY. We kind of started from scratch with this, except for the ice cream cone. I did get the ice cream cone shape like the summer section at Dollar Tree. And you know I like to distress everything, so I just distress it lightly with a little bit of ivory and a chunky brush, just to kind of make it look a little bit better. Whenever I use vinyl on signs, I always like to distress it a little bit. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I made a little bit of a mess there on the back, and we're just going to use some twine from the Dollar Tree and my staple gun, and we are just going to knot it and staple that directly to the back to make a quick, easy hanger, and this is how it looks hanging on my wall for the party. Okay, next DIY is super easy. I'm gonna just take a Dollar Tree blue jar and then some of the window clings in red, white, and blue stars to basically just decorate a holder to do some of the little photo props. I found some really cute photo props from the Dollar Tree for 4th of July party. Little props people can hold and take pictures of, something silly. And so I just needed something to put them in, and I just did one of these little Dollar Tree blue jars. Now it's got stars all over it, and I thought these were so cute. Look how cute these are. Perfect for a 4th of July party, but this kind of just makes them a decor piece, but it's also functional because people can just pull right out of there and use them. Easy peasy. This next DIY was really fun. They have these little ice cream cone cups every year at the Dollar Tree, and I never really know what to do with them because they're so large, but I thought we would use it for decor. It's going to go with the theme perfectly. So I just go around the swirly swirl of the soft serve with my bright red paint pen, and I just wanted to add color to this. Lots of color and decor. The cone is super cute on its own, so I just kind of wanted to decorate the ice cream part. So I went around it once. I do go around it again just to kind of make my lines look a little bit more even, make it a little bit more colorful, kind of even everything up. And then I use that same paint pen to do a red candy sprinkles all over our ice cream cone. It does have a hole in it for a straw, but that's okay. It still looks like a giant ice cream cone, so that's super fun. And I'm just going to use this for a decor piece. Really no function, just decor. Then I wanted to bring a little blue in, so I'm using a blue paint pen, kind of like a lighter shade, and going around the base of it, And then also doing candy sprinkles to kind of make this coordinate with that little ice cream cone sign that we just made. So we got vanilla ice cream, we got a little blue on the bottom, we got red sprinkles, blue sprinkles. So cute and so easy to DIY. And look, it makes great decor for the party. The next DIY, I just want to make a very simple little 4th of July sign that you can use for a 4th of July party. And I'm just using a Dollar Tree sign. This is one of the ones with the little bump outs, but pretty easy to remove that. You're going to get a nice size sign and nice flat surface. I do need to cover up all of the writing and design that's on there though. So I am going to have to go over it with several coats of ivory chalk paint to kind of give us a blank canvas. And then I'm going to show you how to make a super easy, like just 4th of July sign that you could use. You could use this for, 4th of July decor or a party. And I kind of wanted the ice cream theme though. So I'm using some more of those decals. I picked up several packages of them, so I would have plenty to DIY with. And I'm doing like the little popsicle and the little happy 4th of July. And I'm just securing the window clings to the sign with a thin layer of Mod Podge underneath. And I'm trying to fill it up kind of as much as I can. I'm also going to add some stars, red, white, and blue stars from the window decals too. And just a really easy little sign I put together. I'm going to seal all of the decals down with a layer of Mod Podge. And I did want it to kind of look a little bit less like, stickers on there, a little bit more like a distressed sign. So once I do get it all sealed up with Mod Podge, I do distress mine a little bit too. If you don't like the distress look though, you can totally leave it as is. It didn't really want to stand up for me, so I am using a couple of wood blocks just glued inside. These are those Jenga blocks from Five Below, just to weigh it down a little bit, just because it was going to be a little tippy where I was going to display it. And there it is, our little happy 4th of July sign. And I did say I was going to distress it, so I just go over it with a little bit of ivory and give it a light distress, kind of in the same theme that we were going with that ice cream sign that we made for the wall. Kind of goes with my Coastal Farmhouse 5 in my house a little bit more. But you got to be careful also with the Mod Podge. Don't take any of that off once you've got it dried. But it was kind of hidden there in that picture, but hopefully you'll be able to see it here in just a little bit. Now, these were the other 2 jars that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I picked up a clear one and a red one. And we're just going to display some fireworks in these. So as you can see, when you want to do a theme with these window decals, you probably need to pick up at least 3 of them because you're going to need lots of them. So I'm just doing some of the stars on these, kind of like I decorated the little photo prop thing with the blue one with the stars. So I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm just decorating the front. It's going to be super easy. I do have another idea for fireworks in my last 4th of July video that came up on Sunday, so you'll have to check that out as well with what I did with my fireworks for this year. Now I'm going to do sparklers in one. These are the Dollar Tree sparklers, and I'm just going to go ahead and take them out of the box and make them ready to use. And then some of the Dollar Tree poppets in the other one just provide some really fun, easy Dollar Tree fireworks. Very inexpensive, very fun. Now, putting them in the jar, I was cracking up because they were exploding on me. But here they are, little poppets and sparklers displayed for the party. Okay, so the next DIY, I'm going to take this cute little ice cream cone that had like the American flag on it, and I am just going to cut it all the way out. So as you can see, I'm just cutting around the edges of it, but I'm leaving like the white backing on it. I just want it cut down to size like that. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to make a fun little banner with these. And if I leave the backing on them, then I don't have to really glue them to anything. I can just use it as is, right? So I'm just going to cut these down. I want a variety of all the different like ice cream things they have. I did find here on my 3rd one that it's even easier if you peel off the backing around it first, because then you see exactly where you need to cut. And I am just cutting out a good variety of ice cream cones and popsicles for the 4th of July, just to put these together to make a simple banner. And they were pretty kind of heavy duty like this. Like they stood straight. I didn't have to really do anything else to them. So a fun little Dollar Tree hack, just leaving the window clings on the backing and using that as part of the design. So I'm just going to kind of lay mine out here exactly how I want them. And then I'm just gluing Dollar Tree twine to the back. I do use a ruler to make sure they're like evenly spaced about every 6 inches. That way, because I can't really move them around or anything once I get them glued on here. But just a very simple, easy 4th of July, like pennant banner for a 4th of July party. And I'm continuing on that same cute ice cream theme that we've done for this party. So just a few more, and I kind of draped this on the front of my table to show you how it looks. It turned out super cute. Basically, that's all the construction. Once they're glued on there, you are ready to go. Quick and easy and really festive for the 4th of July. Now, the next DIY, I wanted to try to use some of these little wood craft cubes from the Dollar Tree and maybe do just some decorative blocks. I don't really DIY with blocks very much, but this is something I just wanted to try because I thought if I put 3 of them together, it could be about the same size of an ice cream cone, just something fun and whimsical for my party table. And so I just give them a coat of ivory on a couple of sides, and then we're going to kind of mix it up with some ocean and some crimson, do some red, white, and blue. And I decided I wanted one more edge to be white. I wanted it to be where they were white on some sides, red on some sides, and blue on some sides to kind of do a red, white, and blue theme. And this is me trying to figure out how this is going to work. Just something super fun. I didn't really like how my red, white, and blue was going, so I did make another blue side. That way it's a little bit more red, white, and blue. And then I'm just going to attach an ice cream cone to the front. Now, this is the really cute one that has a little American flag on top. It almost fits, not really, but we're going to make it fit. So I'm going to cut it. I'm just using an X-Acto knife to try to cut it down into 3 pieces. That way I can have 3 separate blocks, but I can kind of display them all together. Just a fun, whimsical DIY. And I am just gluing it on, the decal on with some matte Mod Podge. I did have to trim the middle section down more than I would like just because it was kind of too wide and I didn't really want it to overlap on the sides. I just wanted some fun little decorative block. So I just cut the outline off on the sides, the middle piece, and glue that on as well, sealing it on with a little bit of Mod Podge, and then the top part. Now, the only thing that I didn't like about it is that I had to cut off, like, you know, the lining from around the side. So I'm going to go in and kind of touch it up a little bit with some blue paint just to kind of fill in the sides, a little outline that's missing on the sides. But this is a super fun little project. Just an idea of what to do with some of these craft blocks that I always find at the Dollar Tree, and I never really know what to use with them other than like tier trays.
And this is how it turned out. I'm gonna give you a little tour of this 4th of July party theme. I love that ice cream cone, the Sweet Land of Liberty. I love that theme. Ice cream and popsicles. And this year at the Dollar Tree, I found that they had lots of great items. They actually even have like the popsicles and stuff like that already like strung on a banner like that if you want to do that theme. But you know, use unexpected things like the garden flags and stuff like that for your party decor. They work really well. You don't have to just use them as garden flags. But party stuff is, I noticed, probably about the only thing they really had at 4th of July, the Dollar Tree section. For some reason, they just don't really do decor very much, but they seem to really like to do party. Of course, I like to do both. I like to decorate for 4th of July, but I also really like to decorate for any parties or get-togethers that we might be having. So, pretty easy, very traditional red, white, and blue. Lots of fun little details and signs even. And I think that plate holder actually turned out pretty cute. It actually held up pretty well too. I was quite surprised. And a little drink station. You can get some really cute little cups. And, you know, anytime you can kind of decorate things with like those window clings and stuff like that, quick, easy hack, and you don't even need to own a Cricut machine or anything like that. I think the Sweet Land of Liberty sign is my absolute favorite. It's so cute. And this is how it all looks together as sitting out for the party. I hope you got lots of fun 4th of July party DIY ideas today. I had a lot of fun putting this video together for you. And I'm actually going to be traveling for the 4th of July this year. So no new 4th of July party for me this year. I'm actually going to be in Chicago with my family. Now be sure to leave your favorite 4th of July party DIY down in the comments below, or just come say hello. Your comments always mean so much to me. And enjoy the final reveal.
Catch fire in America, and no one tires in America. In America, stars and stripes blind you. Can't you see why she tangles with liberty?
want to thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of today's video. I also want to give a huge thank you and shout out to all my Crafty Beach Bum members for supporting my channel here on YouTube. Thank you so much to Karen O'Haron, Melinda Elizabeth, Jamie Job, Susan Edmonds, Tracy Knight, Nancy Wunner, Janae Farrington, Julie Miller, Pamelia Wren, Maria Grace, Donna Schreiner, Sandy C., Debbie DeLay, Ariana's Mama, Live Another Day, and Tracy Oldridge. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. If you would like to become a Crafty Beach Bum member, all you have to do is hit the join button under today's video. It's $4.99 a month. You're going to get early ad-free access to my videos here on YouTube, and you're free to cancel at any time. Just a quick, easy way to support me. And if you would like more 4th of July DIYs, I've got you covered with this video right here. Happy 4th of July!